All right, so I told you guys I was going to do a proper investigation on the ASS, which is the AFRIQ Arbitrage System, right? And trust me, this video is going to teach you a lot. It's going to open your eyes a lot to a lot of things. So if you pay full attention, you're going to learn a lot. Now, please don't get this twisted, okay? I'm not actually trying to discredit anybody. I don't feel happy doing it. But it's simple. We want to actually get rid of the whole scam, the whole Ponzi scheme in the online space to make it safe for everybody to actually invest, because now people can't actually tell the difference between legit and Ponzi scheme. So I'm doing this, okay? And please, it doesn't have anything to do with the country where the Ponzi scheme is. So stop telling me that someone from Nigeria is actually trying to do something great and I'm not in support of it. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. The idea here is to create a safe environment. If it's actually legit, then no problem. 100% I will fully support. But when there are red flags that are not looked into, I really need to bring it out to enlighten everyone out there that these are the dangers. Okay, so it doesn't matter regardless of which country it is from. During the time of the COTPS, I never knew who the creators were, and it never bothered me. All I was concerned about was creating awareness for you guys, and I did it. And for those of you who follow me up on the COTPS, you should know that 5 days before it crashed, I told you exactly what was going to happen. So it's something I actually want to do. Okay? I don't really care. It's not really the percentage. Give me the returns. That's not my problem. Mine is actually creating a safe online space for everyone. So that's why I'm doing it. So don't really look at it like I'm actually trying to discredit someone from Nigeria doing it. No, it's definitely not it. But well, anyway, let's jump right in. I want to make this one real quick. Now, I know a lot of you out there who are the followers of the CEO, jesam, and including you yourself, you actually send out your followers, right, to come over to the comment section. Well, I don't really have a problem with that. Just make sure that those ones that are actually coming out are actually of great intellectual and have a lot of ideas in the crypto space. If they do, then that's fine. We can have a conversation in the comment section. But if you're bold enough and you want to face me yourself, fine. I have a lot of questions aside the one I'm going to be throwing up right here. I have a lot. So if you're bold enough to actually face, fine, let's have an AMA. And we can actually go on the question and answer section. So you can actually show the people that you have something great for them. It is easy. All right. Now, having said all that, if you want to actually see exactly what I got for you, come, see. All right, AFRIQ community, come, see this. Now we are up here at the interface of the AFRIQ homepage, okay? Let me show you the main factors you should take note of right here. Now, when you click up on investment, it says 100% liquidity pool, okay? 100% proof of liquidity pool. Now, I'm not really against that. In fact, it's a good one. I give the credit to. Where I'm concerned about is in the refund policy. Click on the refund policy and read. It's here on the back office. I'm not saying anything that's not on the platform. It's here. It says AFRIQ Arbitrage System Limited Company allow you to freely withdraw your ROI within the allotted daily time frame. Now, only ROI are available for withdrawal. One, and the capital invested is safely locked up in the liquidity pool. Now, the word locked up right over here, which you can see right here, this word locked up in the liquidity pool is where I have the problem with. Now I need you to understand this, because a lot of you are misusing the word locked up. Now, when they say locked up, okay, if something is locked up, it means that no one has access to it. But you should think about this. You're organizing a arbitrage system, which those funds need to be carried via exchanges to actually make profit, right? So it can't be really locked up in a liquidity pool. That's one. Secondly, where is the liquidity pool? Where is the liquidity pool actually in? Binance. Binance is a centralized exchange, not a decentralized exchange. Now, before I go on, let me break down the fact of liquidity. Let me break it down for those of you who don't understand. When you talk about liquidity, it's how easy it is to actually liquidify, either convert a token, maybe Bitcoin or any other altcoin, to a different token or liquidate it to cash from. That's what liquidity means. Now, when you talk about liquidity pool, okay, when you talk about liquidity pool, is a pool whereby tokens, okay, liquidity are being provided by people who are called liquidity providers. When you contribute to the pool, you are a liquidity provider. Now, how this pool works is that in a pool there are pairs of 2 tokens. You can contribute either, or you can actually contribute either of the tokens. Once you contribute into that liquidity pool, you enable people get more fund, like people access more fund swappable within across those 2 tokens like this. If I'm providing liquidity to a pair of Bitcoin and USDT liquidity pool, maybe I'm providing liquidity from the USDT. It means that I'm actually encouraging, or I'm actually giving out contribution to those people who wants to swap liquidity within those tokens. That's what it means. I'm trying to explain it literally for those people who may not be well sophisticated in terms of cryptocurrencies. So that's what it means to have to contribute to a liquidity pool, and that's simply what this guy is doing. Binance or CZ may not even know that he has a liquidity pool with them, because a lot of people also have this liquidity pool. Now, it's a centralized exchange. The whole security of this security actually belongs to Binance. Binance hold it, but regardless, the liquidity can actually be accessed by the one who provided. He can add or remove at the same time. Okay, it's a centralized exchange. If it was a case of a decentralized exchange, I'll tell you what will happen. When you actually provide liquidity to a token, you will be given an LP token. It's called a liquidity pool token. That token serves as your receipt, okay, that validates your contribution. Now, if you misplace those LP tokens, you can't access it. So you get the fact, right? You get what I'm trying to say. That's for decentralized. So since he's on a centralized exchange, you won't be given any LP tokens. That's just it. Okay, so you who provide liquidity can easily access, remove, and add up to the liquidity you provided. So which means it's not really locked up. Okay, if he wants to provide something locked up, real locked up, that no one has access to, use it decentralized. If you believe that your software, your AI, your robot, anything you call it, can actually access a locked liquidity pool, lock it in a decentralized exchange, and let's see how it actually access it. Lock it there. So the concept of having a locked liquidity pool, it's really doubtful. Trust me, your liquidity pool is not really locked. Your AI can actually access it. You can actually access it. So it all comes down to trust. Just trust. That's what it's based on. I don't know if you get the concept. I don't want to spend much time on this. It all has to do with trust. You need to understand this. Let your IQ actually reason this out for you. This is a centralized exchange. Binance, you provide liquidity to it. You can remove the liquidity at your point in time. Whichever you choose to, you can do it. I can also be a liquidity provider on Binance. I can remove my liquidity. What am I even saying? Let me show you about it. Let me show you exactly what I'm saying. Let's go. I come over to Binance right here. You can see we are on the liquidity right here. Look at my screen right here. This is the liquidity overview right here. You can see there are people who are providing liquidity, Bitcoin, and several other tokens. Now this is how it works. It's paired, always paired, every liquidity. So I want to believe that he actually used the stablecoin to provide liquidity, since depositing is on TRC20 USDT. Now look at this total yield here. You need to understand that these are tiny yields for yearly yields. And look at this right here. You can see you can remove and you can add to your liquidity. So I was actually right? Remove and add. Remove my portion of liquidity contributed to the liquidity pool. I can remove it, I can add. So anyone can actually come and provide liquidity. I can add. If I log into my account now, I'm going to add liquidity from my Binance account. And when I do that, I'll be a liquidity provider. I can equally remove that same liquidity. It's there. No LP token given. But if it's a decentralized token, then I would suggest he carry the LP token if he feels that, yes, his robot can actually access a locked liquidity in a pool, such as he claimed. Take the LP token, throw it away, keep it in a burnt wallet address so that no one can go into the fund except the AI. Then let the AI keep doing its job. I think that's explained thoroughly, and I believe you get that. So this is how it is in Binance. You can remove your liquidity, you can put your liquidity. It all has to do with his opinion. So you just actually trusting him. It comes down to trust. Now that's it with the liquidity. I think I've wasted enough time with this. If you don't really understand, I can do a thorough video on liquidity, everything about liquidity for you. Let me know in the comment section. I'll do that so you can actually understand how this really works. But that's not for this. Let's move on to the next one. Back to this website. Back to it. Back to invest. So I don't want to waste much time anymore. I think it's okay. Now look at this. It says right here, 100%. Okay, smart contract protocol. Now this is where the whole decentrality actually comes in. For it to be a smart contract, right? He claimed that it's 100% decentralized. I'm not saying it. He said that. Listen to this. There's his word.
Like them. I want sit like them, having nine money just like them, because it will be 100% decentralized.
AFRIQ community, did you hear that? 100% decentralized. It works like a smart contract. That's what he's actually telling you literally here. Now let me tell you something. I don't know if you've ever tried smart contract. Do you know how a smart contract works? I'll tell you. Now a smart contract is decentralized. How is it decentralized? It's decentralized to an extent whereby your wallet in which your funds are being hoarded, okay? It's your own wallet. Every single transaction goes directly to your wallet, including referral bonuses. When you refer somebody, that referral bonus goes directly to your wallet. Every money earned goes directly to your wallet, and you can just swap it for any token. You don't need to place a withdrawal. There's no placing of withdrawal. But in this system, you have to place a withdrawal, order for it, a code will come, you will confirm using that code. So how is it a smart contract? How is it really decentralized? The same thing with the COTPS, the same thing with other trading platforms. The COTPS also did the same. When you want to withdraw, you have to demand for a code, right? That's it, the code comes. What happened to the COTPS? How did it actually crash? The code stopped coming, right? Not of the COTPS, also the swap next. The same thing, code stopped coming. Why? Because it's centralized and it can be controlled. Is that not it? It's not going directly to the wallet. We need to always place withdrawal to actually make it happen. So I believe you're actually getting what I'm saying right here. So it's not really decentralized. If you want me to explain this in depth as well, let me know, and trust me, I'm going to do that for you. Okay, but for the sake of time, we don't really have time. Let me move on to the next point. I hope you actually got this. Now, liquidity pool, it's not really locked. That's one thing. Ask questions. It's not really locked. If it's locked, no one will actually have access to it. An AI, maybe a bot or whatever thing you're using to perform this trade, could not even have access to it. But if you feel that you have a very intelligent system that can access a locked liquidity pool, then do it decentralized. Let's see how it actually can access that. Throw away the AP, the liquidity pool tokens. Throw it away. Let no one has access. Put it into what they call a bond wallet, right? I believe you guys know how the bond token, you put it inside an unknown wallet which is not accessible by anybody. Do it like that, and then we'll believe, yeah, your AI is capable enough to sink its hand into a locked pool and trade for us. As that's reasonable enough, because this is the same thing. Even the Swapnex, the COTPS, they all had liquidity pools with Binance, but they ran away. So what's the difference? What's the assurance that this is going to be different? That's what you should think about. Smart contract decentrality, the same thing. We have to place withdrawal as well. The same with the COTPS, the same with the Swapnex, the same with every other Ponzi scheme out there. Why don't you make your own a real smart contract? Link a wallet to it and let all our earnings and every single money at the end of every trading section go directly to our wallet. What do you think? Think about that. Now, the next thing I want to show you, go over to the contact. Now, I don't really have problem with whether he's based on Nigerian people. He wants to help Nigerian, as he claimed, because that's what he said. He wants to help them, but I can see that nothing relating to Nigeria is right here. Firstly, contact address. We're seeing all US. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not going to lament on that because everybody are lamenting on that. If I do that, there's no difference. Now, nextly, I'm not talking about this as well. What I want to talk about is the address. Now, he claimed he has he has a branch in the United States. Wow, if he does, that would have been an A for him, because do you know what it means to have a company, an investment Ponzi company in the US? Do you want to die? Well, if he really have that, surely, trust me, guy, he is a very good one. But trust me, there's nothing of such. I hook up the address, right? Springfield Avenue in New Jersey. I check out the address. Let's do this together. Check out the address. Confirm for me, please. This is the same address right here. You can see it right here, right? New Jersey, Springfield, right? Confirm it. Let's go back and see. Please confirm for me. Confirm for me. This is the same address right here. That's where I am. No doubt. This is it. This is where I am. New Jersey. Turn around. I'm going to turn around for you. You see that there is nothing right here. All these are eateries and sales places. Nothing at all. Let me turn this for you so you can see this. Nothing. There is nothing. This is the exact street. You can see the saloon. There is nothing. You also do the check-in. Nothing. There's a beauty supply varieties. You can see that right there. This is a fashion. The next one is a fashion house. The next one is an eatery. You can see the spoon right there. You see this? It means it's an eatery. Check it out. Every single thing. There is nothing that actually link these people to any place right here. This is it right here. This is the spot it's pointed at. That's the address. The next, if you turn right, you can see it's residential area. Check it out. These are all residential area. Look at it. Look at it. This is it. This is it. This is the Springfield, and this is the way, right? You can see it. They are all residential area. No company of such in this place. Check and confirm yourself. Nothing. So where is the company in United States? Where is it? In New Jersey. Show us the company. Why lie? You have a headquarters. Where is the headquarters? Is there any company right here? If there is, and I'm not seeing it, maybe I'm not seeing it, please let me know. All of you, right? From the community, come. See this. Let me know. Am I the one not getting it right, or you're just being played? Tell me, please. Let me know in the comment section, because I know that's where the whole thing is going to go down. Let me know right there. Let me know, okay? Now, move on. Let's leave that. Let's go back to the website. Let's go back to... Now, back here, we are on this website, okay? Now, back to this. Now, I'm not going to counter on the fact that we're not seeing any address. Nothing is actually, we're not seeing, we don't know if this is what's happening, this is the balance, this is what we have. He claimed, because I was watching one of his MA, he claimed for security reasons, that's that. But at least show us signs of transaction actually going within exchanges. Let's confirm how it works. If it's truly, at least I guess that's not too much to ask. One part of the website can actually show transaction. I mean, COTPS did that, right? Some part of it shows some other company. So can you do that for us? Do that for us. Now, aside that, okay, he claimed, trust me, that he has money, and that's why he's not charging fees. He don't really need the fees, because why will he have the fee? Why will he need the fees when he can earn millions and millions of dollars, right? Now, I want to ask this, okay? Aside the fact that you pose an AI that's doing an incredible ability, I'm not doubting your intelligence, given the country. No. I'm not doubting it, okay? But look at this. Let's say you have the intelligence it takes to actually build an AI like this one. Like, we're talking about split seconds here, moving at such great speed. Definitely a high quality technology like this will really recommend a very high amount of money to fuel and maintain it. Have anyone think about that? Definitely. We're not talking of small money here. We're talking of country budget. I tell you, because it's really to maintain an AI like that. I'm not challenging his intellectual capability, but you should give it a second thought with us, because these are real digits we're talking about. Like, I mean, country budgets to maintain an AI like this. So you need to question that. Is the funds really available to do that? Well, if it is, that brings me to my next question. If you have such funds to run such an AI, at least it will cost you little or even nothing to actually get us a SEC certificate. Get us a certificate from SEC, because that's what SEC will actually demand for. How liquidative you are, your amount of liquidity, they need it very well. So if you can prove that, surely, definitely, you have a good amount of money to actually get us a SEC certificate on your website. Let's see you with a SEC certificate on this. Not a Colorado certificate. If you provide us a Colorado certificate, what's the difference between you and COTPS? Or the difference between you and SwapNext? They all have Colorado certificate. So it makes no difference, right? That's another thing. We now have address verification, which is null and void. Now, how can you get us a SEC certificate? That would be the only proof we should need. I think with that, majority of us are actually okay. We know that, yes, we know where to get you no matter where you go to. So give us a SEC certificate. I think that should be good. It's a good one. You're actually promising to hold people funds, right? And you claim you have money. Then go for it. These are questions you should be asking, and there are lots more. But from what I'm seeing right here, we have limited time. I can go on and on and on. Aside that, look at the website. Like, trust me, I'm not against this, but a man with such caliber and such wealth can actually afford to make sure the platform works fine, like looks professional. But this is not really looking professional, trust me. It's not. In fact, some things right here are even repeated. Go ahead and check it out. Look here, we can see private policy. The number right there, the contact, you saw it repeated twice. It's not really looking professional. So I don't want to question that much, but these are little questions you should be asking. Ask questions like this. These are what you need to find out. When you are on an MA, ask this question. Well, I believe your followers are waiting. They are in the comment section. They want to drop a comment, right? Drop it and let's. But if you are bold enough to come out to the open, let's see you come out. Come and face me on an AMA. Okay? Let's go out and talk. Let's see how it lasts. At least 1 hour should be enough for you to cover everything. So if you can just please spare us an hour and come talking with me. Let's see what you got for us. Let's see if you're really going to get something. If you have us in mind creating this, we want to know. And the reason why all those loopholes are there, we want to know. So if you feel you can handle the heat, you can handle my heat, come out and let's talk. I know I want to believe you're intellectually sound. So come out and let's do this. Let's do this. I think with the question I'll ask, everybody will have, you have everybody's full trust so long as you can provide answers to them. So I'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready, whenever you want to, we can have it. All right. So guys, for those of you who want to actually ask me questions in the comment section, I'll be waiting for you right here. We can talk about that. And if you find anything interesting here, you can go out and go back to an MA and ask your CEO. Most of the things come from him. Let him tell you new stories to come out and respond to me. Fine, I can do with that. Since he's not bold enough, I can do with that. Well, no problem, guys. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. I'm going to be dropping this constantly because after COTPS, I think I need to get rid of more. I've been doing that. I did with Swapnext 86FB. Check my page. It's there. I don't want to keep saying it. Check it out for yourself so you understand. Well, I'll catch you guys in the next one.